Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm back with the next edition, finishing the note. This is called a backpack, a satchel bag, backpack, whatever. So I'm working on the inner pieces to this, and I just wanted to show you what I did. So the last time I showed you how to clip the edges so that these could slide in much more easily, just like that. Okay. And so what I'm doing, or what I've done so far, is I cut out all the pieces and I um, folded them on the score line, and now I'm getting ready to tape them together. The last time I showed you, I think, was when I made this one, but I used glue and it took forever to dry. So I'm going to try to use this Sequin double-sided tape, and this is too big, but I'm going to see if I can make it work, because generally if it's too big, if you roll it upward, it'll still stick, because this is I think considered an 1/8 inch, and I only had a 1/4 inch tape because I haven't I haven't ordered any. Okay, so first let's see if this is going to work. So I'm gonna peel this off, and then if you can see, there's extra right there. All I'm gonna do is fold it over like that onto itself, which is what we do all the time when we have extra tape out on the outer edge. And then I'm going to take one of the other pieces and I'm going to match it up and tape it down. Yeah, that worked. And so now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side and lay this down. So you see it worked. Um, so I'm going to do it the other way. Instead of letting the extra hang off at the back, I'm going to let the extra hang off at the front and do the same thing and see which one works better by pulling it inward instead of pulling it from that outer edge. And I think this will work better. So whenever you have anything that you're matching up, all you have to do is lay down that other side, just like that. So you're not picking it up, holding it up in the air and stuff. Okay, and let's see if this will go in here. Yes, it fits very well. Okay, so that works. So the glue method and the tape method both work perfectly for this. Okay, so let me clip those other ends because I didn't clip the ones in the middle. So all I'm doing is going at an angle and just clipping off the edges. And you don't have to go in that far. Just to clip off the edges. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Right here. Okay, and so in order for these to stay and stick, you need to have tape on both sides of this little channel here. On this one, and on the backs. So that the little holder has something to stick onto. Okay? Just like that. And so make sure you burnish them real good. And then just take the tape off. Okay, you know what? I need to put a piece of tape here because when I tried to take it off to move it, I separated it. But that is an easy fix by just putting okay, really. That's not going to be helpful. Why is my double-sided tape having problems with the lift? Okay, you burnished on there. Come off. Okay. There we go. And let's lay that back down tightly. Okay. And so on this side, we'll lift up this piece of tape. And we'll do the same on this side. Okay. All right. That was a struggle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our little piece here, and then we're going to put this, if you can see it, straight down on top of that. And then we're going to press these together. Why they didn't build one full piece, I don't know. Maybe to give you options. I really don't know. But now you have a little pocket. See it? You have a pocket. And it's being secured in by these two pieces here. And so, let's see. When you get ready to put something down there, it goes right in there comfortably. See that? Okay. And then make sure that it lays down front and back. And then give it time to rest because you've stuck it together. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of these and put them in there. Okay, so I took this book, DCWV. It's an old Michaels pad, and it had naturals, but it's naturals man type. It's natural for man, and so I wanted to make this backpack like for a man, or actually I'm making it for my husband for Valentine's Day, so we can put all the grandkids pictures inside of this. So these are the pages that I chose. Very manly, very manly type. I'm trying to adjust this focus. Okay, so see, very manly papers. And I try to, there's some flowery ones in there, and I stayed away from that as much as I could. Well, actually, so far. So I cut them out with the die that came with it in the set. And so I also cut out two pieces that's going to go on the front and back. Oh, it needs to go this way. So this is going to go on the front and the back to finish off these covers, these back pieces. And this is really going to be a quick kind of put together. These are extra pieces. I'm keeping all the extras just in case if I need them for something. Because I have to make ties and the straps and that type of thing. And so this piece will go here. And so and I did that because when this is flipped up and he opened it, I didn't want this to just be white. And then this is the back, and just to make it uniform, I just cut this piece so that it would be uniform front and back. Okay, so this piece is gonna go here, and I had to make sure there was enough room so this piece will fold over, because if you remember, this is how this opens. This goes this way, and this closes like that, like this. So it's really nice and compact. It's a really cute little album, and then he'll be able to flip. I'm thinking we'll do. We have 3 children, so I would do me and him on the fronts. So I would put I'm putting this, like this one here, and then a picture of me and him here, him on the back alone, and then a tag with all 3 children, right? And then my oldest, middle, youngest, do the same thing for that, and then their children is the pull out. So that's what I'm thinking. Um, yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it. So all I need to do is really go down the line and mat this, the fronts, right? And it's perfect mainly because I use the dye that goes with it. And so all I'm doing is just matting and layering to make sure that every side looks good. And then when I print out the pictures, I'll be mindful to print them out 4x4s. Or when I cut them, I'll cut them with a 4x4 die. Except for mine, I think I'm going to use like a heart or something to cut the picture of me and him out together. Now I just need to get the pictures of all the young ones to put in here. But you see how quickly I'm not even putting them in any particular order. I just cut them straight out of that little book. And that's the reason why I like those little books, because they're already coordinated for you and you don't have to do anything because they're color coordinated, the pads. And I like the little books because I usually buy 12x12 because I find it more economical to not buy these little bitty pads. But as you can see, that was one that was only $5. Um, and so that's probably why I bought it, because it was only $5. And it was a manly looking, because there's not a lot of manly looking designs out there. So whenever I come across one, I need to take this off and put the extra tape. I always buy it. So, and then I think I'm going to put on the front, I have letters. I think I'm going to put something like for dad, or put his name on it, so then he can reflect. Because I think last year I made him a picture frame with his 3 children on it, and it's a paper picture frame, and that picture frame is still sitting in his den on top, right below his TV. And so I know he will keep these, but I think adding the grandchildren will be really nice, and adding the families of all of the kids and their wives and husbands will be nice. And so that is the last one. I'm going to do this one downward. that is the last one. And so you see how simply this is. And so literally this took me 15 minutes. And there we go. And so next is to build up the inner pages that will go inside of here. But I think I'm just going to use some brown, because the pictures are going to cover up when he pulls them out. And so I think I'll just use some type of brown. Um, and so this will be like this. And then this will be like this. And then this will fold over. And so I will make this type of thing with these pieces, so it can look very manly. Like these pieces would be this black. I may not do that part because that looks girly. And this part, I may just put one solid piece, and then I'll make it say patriarch or best dad or something like that, on put one of these sheets. That's why I came so close to the bottom when I cut them out, so I had so much left that I could use to mat and layer the front and the back. And so that's what I'm going to do for that. And I'm not going to put like pockets or anything, because I do have this pocket piece, but that's girly to me, and so I'm not going to add that. And so that's the backpack so far. And so I will put the front pieces on, and I will decide how I'm going to do these pockets, because the pockets are attached to this pocket. The straps rather is attached, and I don't really like that. So what I may do is not even include that and just put the decorations on the front. And here, I think I might do that and put Velcro so this will stay down. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay. So this is where we are with the backpack. And I will keep you up to date on the next thing that I will do with this. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please email me, let me know. You can get this particular die from Craft Stash UK. It's a Tonic Studio die, but I got it from Craft Stash. So then you can also check Tonic's website also. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.